Hello, lovely dream family. I hope you're all having an amazing, incredible day. It is 12:26 a.m. right now, so that's considered day for you. Awesome. You're probably not watching this as I'm recording it because that's basically impossible. So I hope you're having a great time whenever you're watching this video. We are back with another review, a meme review, a dream meme review. To be specific, and you guys really delivered. Sorry, I'm also eating chocolate right now, so I'm like, it's a vibe over here, but let's get back to the point here. You guys definitely delivered on memes today, and I just want to give a shout out to the OG meme dealers, Ashley and Jason. You know who you are. Thank you guys, your memes. Jason is even going to the extent of creating memes for this review and they're just great. They are just fantastic. If you have not seen the thread for where you can post your memes and just like hang out with the community and chill with us, then I definitely recommend joining my Facebook group. Then I would definitely recommend joining. That is Haylee Lynn's Lucid Dream Team on Facebook. The link is in the description. If you feel like that floats your goat, then you can definitely head over there, and I would love to hang out with you there. That's where we're posting all the memes. So we do have a lot to go over today, definitely more than last time. So we're just gonna get into it, and I'm gonna see what kind of stuff you guys are posting, what kind of shenanigans you are posting in there. So let's get started. Wow, how did you get like that? Every time I do a reality check, I do one push-up. Jesus Christ. I wish people thought like this. That's the one thing that people half-ass on the most probably is reality checks, and I'm not gonna lie, I've also been there too. But to create consistent lucid dreams, I have noticed you really do have to be consistent with reality checks and just basically awareness checks overall. So if you can get to this point where you're not only lucid dreaming all the time because you're doing reality checks all the time, but you also get like ripped as hell, then I would say that's a very good idea, and I'm very proud of you. So if this is reality for anybody, then that is just fantastic. Juno is definitely a little bit scared of the bath, as I feel like a lot of dogs are. But I don't actually bathe him like in the house anymore. There's like a little dog wash thing out there. I live in apartments, and it's literally just right outside. Because in the house, anytime now I turn on the bathtub, because I take baths all the time, that's just the best thing for me anyways. He gets so scared he will run and hide and just start shaking. I'm like, it's okay, don't worry. I'm gonna take you somewhere else to get your bath. You're fine. But when I first saw this made me laugh, mostly just because of Patrick's face as well, and that's the exact face Juno gives me, so it was kind of hilarious. It's alive! Speak, my child. Utah is better than Washington. Oh fuck, I forgot to give you a brain. So, maybe there are some people that do like Utah better than Washington. I cannot relate to that. I cannot relate to that at all. But it's also because I've lived in Utah my entire life, basically. Like, I've traveled around, but I've lived here my entire life. And I'm just not having it. Plus, it's the beehive state. So what that means, for anyone who's not from Utah, is we have more bees than any other state. And usually that wouldn't be a problem. Like, bumblebees, like, cool, they're cute little doing their own thing. But it is like wasps and like hornets, and they just like keep creating hives and nests all around you, and you go on a walk and they're just tormenting you and trying to attack you, and like it's just constant chaos outside. And I wish I was lying, but I am not lying. It is just absolute chaos outside. You think you're gonna go for a nice walk? Think you're gonna go just chill outside and get some fresh air and look at the clouds and feel the sun on your face? Well, you are in for a very huge and unpleasant surprise, because you will be chased down to hell until you run back into your house. And even then, they're trying to put nests and hives and just build tons of crazy shit all over your porch. So you know. Anyway, as you can see, that's my take on Utah compared to Washington. But you guys will get to see my experience on Washington when I go in a month. I'm taking you guys with me, so we're gonna see how different it is. I've been there before, but just for science, we're gonna see how different it is compared to my lovely day-to-day here in Utah. People who don't use dream journals. The only reason I think this is true is if people are trying to have a dream practice, you know, and they just don't use dream journals. I'm so sorry if that's you. Like, I know some people don't really care about dreams, so it makes sense why they wouldn't have a dream journal. But for those people that are like, oh my god, I'm trying to remember my dreams, I'm trying to lucid dream and it's so hard, and then I'm like, well, do you have a dream journal? Do you write your dreams down? No, I don't think it's necessary, or no, I remember some dreams, and it's like, why? Or, oh, I think it's a waste of time. You are wasting your own time by not having a dream journal and still trying to recall your dreams and lucid dreams. I promise you it's a waste of time if you don't have one. I'm just saying. My sleep paralysis demon, me about to beat his ass once I become lucid. Actually, you should be like, hey dude, what's up? How's it going? How's the weather over there in that dimension? What did you eat today? I'm really fascinated by you. I don't know. But you don't want to attack him. I mean, I can see the funniness behind this meme, right? But you got to realize that if you come into like the astral realm with that level of like let's go bro, I'm ready to like throw hands at you, then you're just gonna experience tons of things that make you want to throw down. Like, that's just how the thought responsive state goes. So unless you want to have like a crazy like wrestling match with like everything that you experience in the astral realm, like I'd probably, you know, just be like, hey dude, what's up? Like, I'm just chilling, like don't mind me, like we're homies, like it's fine. But you know, if you want to get some practice in and practice your martial arts or whatever, then you know, I would say go for it. What's your favorite part about your business? Me, just sleeping comfortably in bed. That's so funny because I literally say that all the time. Like, I'm like, you know what? It's so great that I literally get to go to bed or take a nap and be like, I'm researching, or like, I'm experimenting new methods in my business, or time for me to go get a business idea, and I will just be able to take naps all the time. I do, yes. This is true. I do take naps a lot. I love sleep. I am a pro sleeper. I could sleep for any amount of time, anywhere too. Like, even when I was a kid, I would just fall asleep on the kitchen floor. Don't ask why, but don't ask. I don't know. I could just sleep anywhere. That's my point. I love sleeping, and yes, this meme is very, very accurate. Me astral projecting for the first time. Hey, cool, I'm dead. You know, that's so true, and that's really how I explain it to people. Like, when they're like, oh, what does it feel like to astral project for the first time? And I'm like, it feels like it would if you really thought that you were dead. And that might sound scary, but I promise you it's really, really awesome. And if you guys have read Journeys Out of the Body by Robert Monroe, he literally thought that he was dying. Like, this was written like way back in like in the kind of the early 1900s, maybe like the 30s, 40s ish, you know? Ish. Don't quote me on that, but I know it's around there. It's been a while since I read it. But he thought he was dying. And he like would legit go to the doctor and be like, hey bro, what's up with me? And they're like, dude, I don't know. Are you okay? Like, we don't know what's happening, but are you mentally okay? And so he just decided to start experimenting himself. And then he got really, 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 really good at it. He would be able to literally astral project basically as soon as he laid down. And if you guys aren't familiar with Robert Monroe, he's the one that founded the Monroe Institute, which is still up and running. Obviously, Robert Monroe is gone, but I think William Buhlman is running it now, or at least he's a big part of the Institute. But anyways, that is very true. That is actually how it feels. And it feels so real. Like, if you try to have an out-of-body experience and you're like, you know, okay, cool, I'm gonna just have a quick little OBE and I'm just gonna like slip out of my body, like, you're gonna be very surprised because you will literally feel like your whole mattress is just like tipping for some reason. You're like, is my whole house just like turning upside down? Like, what is happening? Like, it feels so real. You try to rationalize it in any way that you can. So I love that. me trying to practice awareness, but my monkey mind keeps being a little shit. Shut up. You know, it's kind of interesting. In order to get your mind to shut up, you have to welcome it as a friend. And this is talked about in Buddhism a lot. Because like if we try to constantly resist the monkey mind, it's going to basically keep knocking on our door like, hey, like, let me in, what's going on in there? But you have to be like, welcome anxiety, welcome distraction, hey, how's it going? And it's like that really annoying like friend or sibling or someone that's like constantly trying to like harass you and talk to you constantly, but you're not really listening, and they're so used to you not listening that you finally are just like, you know what, all right, let's sit down, let's have a conversation, what's up, what's on your mind, what are you really wanting to tell me? And they're like, oh, I didn't really have anything to say, I didn't expect you to like want to talk to me or like let me in, like I just thought that I could just like annoy you and like it would just keep going. That's how the mind is. Once you give it like a place to speak, once you give it like the mic and be like, all right bro, take it away, it's up to you, they're like, oh, I never had anything to say, I just wanted to like, you know, see what you're up to and like get under your skin a little bit. So next time you're trying to like meditate or something and you literally cannot focus, try to welcome it in, be like, all right, let's see what information you got here. And I promise you it will probably shut down over a while, because there's a lot of the time there's no foundation to what our brains are thinking about. It's just a program. When you're having a lucid dream and you're about to smash but you wake up, oh my gosh, that is so funny. And it's because you were about to, which is why you woke up. You wouldn't even believe, like, obviously I do like YouTube coaching, not YouTube, well, I do that too, but like lucid dreaming coaching is what I meant to say. And I can't tell you how many times someone will message me and be like, hey, I'm just like trying to actually smash, like I'm just trying to like have a good time, can you help me? I'm like, I'm not helping you with that, you can figure it out. It's literally the same as if you try to do it IRL, like you can figure that out on your own. That is not what I'm doing. I can help you like get lucid, but that's as far as I'm going, dude. Like, I'm not, no. But you will learn eventually that as long as you're trying to do that, your dreams will end prematurely. And so you're like, you know what? I don't think I want to waste all of these dreams and just have like 30-second lucid dreams just so I can continuously try the same thing over and over and over and get the same result. I mean, you can try stabilizing all that you can, like more power to you, but eventually you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna go do some like really cool stuff that I actually won't be able to do in real life. And if this isn't happening for you in IRL, then you know, there's still some pretty cool things that I'd recommend doing over that in the lucid dream state. But you know, more power to you, whatever you want to do. You have your first lucid dream. What is this? I feel, wow. That's why, yeah. A lot of people will wake up like their first lucid dream after like a couple seconds, because it's like, oh my god, it's like that David After Dentist clip. Is this real life? It's literally like that. You're like, wow, this reality has been here the entire time and I went my entire life without realizing it until now? Really? Are you kidding me? And food tastes better here? And music sounds better here? And I can literally go on any adventures, and the laws of physics and society do not apply here? And no one told me that this reality was here the whole time? No one cared to mention that to me at all? No one thought, okay, wow, it's like you just like wake up once you lucid dream for the first time. Maybe I'm speaking for myself, but I'm pretty sure that you guys can relate as well, so I agree with this for sure. Not sure if memory was from a dream or real life. That actually happens to me sometimes. And it's like you're talking to someone, you're like, oh, remember that conversation we had? Or, oh, remember we did this? And they're like, what are you talking about? That's actually happened to me a few times. Because sometimes we'll dream of a lot of the time, we'll dream of the people we spend the most time with. And so memories can tend to get a little bit like blurry, but reality checks will definitely help, because if you're constantly checking in, your brain will actually be able to realize, oh, this is a dream, oh, this is actually happening. Your brain will start to associate easier. But if you're someone that doesn't lucid dream a lot, then I feel like you're more likely to get your memories confused. Of course, it depends, and like you'll still have those moments where you feel like this, but this can be real, but reality checks and awareness will definitely help you be able to like associate which reality is which. And if you've never had a lucid dream before, you're probably like, what in the hell are you talking about? This sounds insane. And you're right, it is, and I am, and this is just life for a lot of us, so welcome to the club. When you first had sleep paralysis, first now, you know, I've always been on the right side. I've always because, you know, I'm a very scientific person. I'm just like, I love to figure out like the numbers behind things and like how things work, and like, and so before I was even really experiencing sleep paralysis spontaneously, like when I was little, I didn't really have spontaneous sleep paralysis experiences. I kind of just like had lucid dreams and out-of-body experiences. I mean, I remember a couple times where I was like got into the vibrations, but it wasn't until I started really studying it and trying to induce it when I actually started to like fully consciously experience it. And I was always like, wow, this is so... I think that was a mosquito. Okay, anyway, but all through sleep paralysis, I was always like, wow, this feels so real. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Oh my gosh, this is so interesting. Like, I just loved being able to observe my physical body sleeping while my mind is asleep, because usually, of course, like our mind is what falls asleep first before the body, so we usually don't get a chance to experience it. But when you finally get to actually experience it, it's like, whoa, what is happening? There's so much craziness in my room and I'm literally by myself. And I know that can sound scary, but like once you know what is actually happening in sleep paralysis, it's really interesting. That was just my hair. Now I'm like nervous. Okay, we're gonna... I feel like a mosquito's gonna attack me now, so we're gonna bundle up here. When people ask what I do for fun, literally, yes, exactly. This is one of the first things I mention, actually. Leave my body, travel other dimensions of consciousness, sleep. I really like food. I really love eating chocolate. These are my passions. Anyway, yes. I'm gonna go do that after this, so I'm actually very excited. Try lucid dreaming, they said. It would be fun, they said. What? Okay. Oh my god, I feel like this. I feel like the mosquito's coming after me. I don't even think it's around here, but now I'm like actually freaking out. And also, I know you can like get lucid in really weird dreams, but once you're lucid, I feel like this would not be the situation you would be down to experience. This seems very confusing and very stressful and very... I don't like that. What is that he's on? Is that like a tote thing? Look at his face. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that. This just seems too much. No. I look myself in the mirror and I smile. Have you guys ever like disassociated from yourself? Like maybe you've done mirror work, or maybe you're just a little weird ass kid like me and you would just like look at yourself in the mirror, and then you would look at yourself for so long in the mirror that you would actually look like a different person, like an alien. And then you'd actually like connect with yourself for a second and like see through your soul and be like, whoa, I need to stop. I actually like the mirror dissolved and it was literally me like actually looking at me through the mirror. Does that sound dumb? Does that sound confusing? Yeah, that's just my that's just how it is. I would literally like look at my eyes, and then eventually it's almost like the mirror dissolves. Like you forget it's a reflection. You're actually like looking into someone else's soul. It's like very weird, but if you haven't experienced that, then you know, give it a shot. Now I can game all night, you know? You know, I play video games every once in a while, but Chance obviously is a very big gamer, and he just plays games all the time, like 8 hours a day. Like, plus he streams on Twitch, so I get it, but I tell him all the time, like, bro, you could literally lucid dream and be like practicing your skills in video games and like exploring worlds that you've never even knew existed, and like figure out how to actually like level up your characters in the video games you're playing, like, you know, like WoW and Rocket League, like all the different games he's playing. Like you can actually use the lucid dream state to benefit your waking life when you're gaming and like completely transform your Twitch channel, like your business. Like he's probably just so sick of me talking about it. No matter what you say, oh, well, tell him this, tell him, I promise you, I have talked about it, I have discussed it, we have been there so many times. The past 6 years, I promise you, I've probably said every single thing that you guys could recommend to me, and we're still not cutting it. So I'm like, I'm just gonna like slowly manifest from the background that he like has a random experience and he wakes up, he's like, oh my god, that's what lucid dreaming is. Oh my god, why didn't you tell me? I'd be like, bro, I've been trying to tell you for the longest time, but I can't just tell you what your experience is gonna be like if you don't at least try. So I'm still hoping for that, you know. I'm still a little bit hopeful after 6 years. Don't worry, guys. I'm working on it. What if I told you you're already lucid dreaming? Oh, well, what do you know? Let me check right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Usually this is my favorite reality check because every time I like look away and look back, I will have like 12 fingers or something will be off. So I always count my fingers. I will always use my hands for my reality checks. Sometimes, you know, throw a little like weird one in there. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, you cannot breathe. No. Okay, let me start over. Obviously, when you close your nose, you can't breathe in waking life, right? Because your physical nose is closed by your hand. But if you get in the habit of doing that and you start to do it in the dream, your physical nose isn't being plugged, it's only your dream nose, so you can actually breathe if you're dreaming, and that will tell you that you're dreaming. Very handy. And for those of you who I know sometimes I've explained reality checks to people who have never even heard of lucid dreaming, and they're like, what in the actual hell are you saying? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, you know what? Just you'll know one day. I promise you, it'll be okay. You'll know. Yo, dog, I heard you like lucid dreaming, so we put a lucid dream in your lucid dream so you can wake up from all the madness and then wake up from all the madness. You know, that's just how it be sometimes. Them false awakenings, they really... What a doozy, right? What a doozy. And one way to stop this from happening... There's something in my eye. Okay, I think we're good now. One way to stop this from happening is doing a reality check as soon as you wake up, every single day, because then if you dream of waking up, you'll check if you're dreaming. If you dream of waking up and then realize you're still dreaming. Dreamception, it's a thing, but hey, that's something that I'd recommend doing. And also, you better be writing your dreams down in the morning. Reality check, then write your dreams down. That better be your morning routine. I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm telling you what to do. Making memes for Haylee, Jason, Ashley. Again, shout out to my meme dealers. You guys are the OGs, always showing up and throwing down the best memes ever, so this is so great. This one killed me. This one killed me. Girls versus boys, lucid dream. Girls, OMG, I can fly. Boys, oh my god. I mean, I can't speak for the boys, but I kind of can, because like a ton of guys that message me, hey, how can I lucid dream of you? Hey, I'm gonna try to lucid dream of you tonight. Hey, I want to experience this in my lucid dream and I really want to find my dream girl. Can you help me, you know, stabilize the lucid dream while I, you know. I'm like, bro, that's your own journey. You figuring it out to yourself. You going through that journey yourself. For the girls' side, I'm sure everybody likes lucid dreaming. I mean, I meant flying in their lucid dreams. I'm sure everybody likes that, but I'm like, oh, let me go like get some business ideas and talk to my subconscious and go hang out with my inner child and, you know, heal some trauma. You know, you just evolve over time into different things, but this just made me laugh. As I'm dreaming, started flying around, as you do, especially with your first lucid dream. I think, what was my first lucid dream? I'm gonna have to think on that one. I'll have to make a video on my first lucid dream. That was like when I was 8, so my first lucid dreams that I can remember was like, you know, the whole, gosh, my hair. getting it in my eyes. You know, the whole bathroom thing, you know. Go to the bathroom in your dreams and you gotta wake up really quick before something happens. Yep. I remember that's kind of how I learned to lucid dream. Because when you start lucid dream when you're really little, you know, it's like it's either from nightmares or like something like that. So, you know, anyways, that's one of my first experiences with lucid dreaming. Hello, what a beautiful story. I know. Haley, when her subs don't use dream journals. Literally, if you have been following my channel and you're like, hey, how do I lucid dream? How do I lucid dream? Please give me tips on how to lucid dream, and you're not keeping a dream journal. This is absolutely me. I have over 200 videos on my channel. I have over 200 videos on my channel, and after all of that work, all of that energy that I put into my channel, you're gonna tell me that you're not writing your dreams down? I don't even know what to say. If that's you, I don't even know what to say, okay? I still love you, but I don't know what to say. The only genre I don't like listening to is country music. Every redneck within a 10-mile radius wanting tarnation. You know, I do live in Utah, so that is an actual thing. It's kind of confusing here, you know, it's a little bit of everything here, but there's definitely, especially down in southern Utah, you definitely find, yep, exactly. Don't know how, yep. Oh my gosh. BarkBox. You know, I'm not, you know, I know Juno loves me, but I really do believe that he loves BarkBox just a little bit more, so this one doesn't really surprise me as much. I know he's the sweetest soul in the entire universe, and I love him. As he leaves, go lay on the bed, and I love him so much. But I know if I was sitting on one side and there was the BarkBox on the other side, he would definitely choose the BarkBox. And that's just something I'm gonna have to live with. And I do believe a lot of it is just because maybe I can be so smothering. I love him so much. I will kiss him, I will hug him, I will sing songs to him, I will literally baby him, and I try not to, but when you have something so beautiful and pure and sweet and cute and just like precious and just like, I can't stay away, okay? So that's probably why he's like, girl, this is exactly why we need our space, and this is exactly why I like BarkBox, because it's on my own terms. My toys don't chase me around and force me to cuddle with them or sing me weird songs that I didn't ask for. They're just there when I need them. I'm definitely more forward than the box of toys, so you know, it makes sense why he might feel that way. See, my soul must be angry. I didn't even mean to throw that, but when you love your children, you just gotta let them make their own choices, right? I'm really experiencing the hardships of motherhood right now. Dog motherhood. Guys, those are some incredible memes. I love you guys so much. This has been such a fun video. Again, we are going to be doing more meme reviews on the channel and tons of other kinds of things, so if you want to be a part of the community where you can post memes and show me things that you want me to review, including like videos, TikToks, whatever, then make sure to join my Facebook group, and I will also give you guys the instructions in there of where to post your other things, maybe if it's on another platform like TikTok, but I definitely want to keep doing reviewing videos like this because it's so funny and I like to see the things that you guys create for the channel. It's super entertaining, and of course I love you guys and I love looking at this. Again, if you guys have not joined the Facebook group, then definitely do that. And if you don't have a Facebook, maybe make a Facebook just specifically for the group. And if you still don't want to do that, then that's okay. No one's going to force you to do anything. We will have things on Instagram where you can also tag me in things on Instagram, but it's just easy to do a lot of this in the Facebook community. But if there's a high request for me to use Instagram as well for these kind of reviews, then I will do that as well. Thank you guys so much for joining in this video. If you want to learn how to work with me or connect with me, then all of the links are in the description, so you can find my groups, my classes, and my mentorships and courses. Alright guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining in on this video, and thank you again for all of the memes. I love them so much. I can't wait for the next one. And as always, I'm sending you endless love and endless lucidity.